just wanted to give you my impression of my two favourite RPGs of the last 12 months or so. The first being the mighty Dragon Age Inquisition. I put well in over 100 hours into this game. Found it to be absolutely spectacular. Thoroughly enjoyed the experience. I played the majority of the other Dragon Age games. I played Dragon Age Origins, loved it. Dragon Age 2, not so much. I didn't enjoy that one too much, but it wasn't as bad as some people made out. Dragon Age Inquisition. This is some of the combats in Dragon Age Inquisition. The combat was amazing. The graphics were amazing. The combat, you could do it two ways, like this, just free fighting, or you could have a more tactical approach to it. Normally I would go the tactical route, but the fighting was so good I tended to stick with it like this. This is one of the major dragons that you've battled in the game, near the end of the battle, and this is my game footage. The dragon battles were just absolutely superb, and most of them were really hard. Not sure what I did in doing here. But yeah, the combat was really, really good. The story was really, really good. The concept was really good. The fact that you got your own castle, Skyhold, and you could build and upgrade it and make it look differently. It was really, really good. A lot of games are doing that nowadays. You've got your Metal Gear Solids with your oil rig base. You've got your Fallouts where you can build settlements. A lot of them tend to be doing it more these days, where you've got your own castles or bases that you can customize the way you want, and that's for me all the way. I really love doing that. As you can see, the dragon's almost dead here, but very, very difficult to do. We'll watch the battle for a couple of minutes. You have to keep reviving your companions, basically. And that's the key to these dragon battles. I found the archer skill that was the most powerful weapon against the dragons. So as you can see, I beat the dragon there. And so you get some really good gear as well when you beat the dragons. Really, really good gear. So yeah, I can't recommend this game highly enough. I've still got it. I did one full playthrough of it. About a quarter of the way through my second playthrough of it. Don't imagine I'm ever going to get rid of this game. It's just that good. Must buy, absolutely must buy. And it was my favourite RPG of 2014. Easily. Probably. My favourite RPG of all time until our next subject after this. This is just a cutscene for one of the major battles at the end. I left some of the cutscenes in because they were brilliant and they set up the battles really well. They really drew you into the story. And that's what good cutscenes should do, really. They don't be too long, too boring, and these weren't. They just set up battles, set up scenes really well, and you felt like you were part of the big battles as well in this game. That was my character. So this was, I think it was the last major battle of the game, if I remember right. Yes, I think it was. moving on to my all-time favourite RPG. Can you guess what it is? It's not difficult to guess. I was so looking forward to this game. I had it on pre-order, and I don't often pre-order games, but I knew this would be good. And I was right. The best ever.
I've something to tell you.
Again, but well over 100 hours into this game. I've done the Hearts of Stone expansion, and I can't wait for the next one. These are some of my screenshots from the game. I must have taken hundreds of them. You have that many special moments in this game, you just want to take loads of pictures of them. So these are some samples of the pictures from my game. I mean, they're just stunning to look at, really, this game. Look at that sunset, brilliant. The water bit, I would say that was the weakest point of the game, the water bit, the swimming and the diving. Those mechanics didn't work particularly well for me. The boats got a bit boring, but everything else, the story, the side quests, the combat's got a lot of stick, but for me it was just sublime. I really enjoyed it. I couldn't fault it at all, the combat in this game. The customization that you could do, the animations of the sword, all the different swords you could get, all the different locations. The Red Baron missions were just well, most games would have been proud to have that as their main story, and it was just one of the side quests, really. But a side quest, some of the side quests in Witcher 3 could take you nigh on 3, 4, 5 plus hours to complete some of them. And you get games like Order 1866 where the full game is 5 hours. It's shocking, really, when you consider that there's developers out there who release games like this, and you get people releasing trite like Order 1866 or some of the awful games packed full of microtransactions. You got loads of free downloadable content with this game, extra costumes, extra side missions, all that kind of stuff. I believe it was 15 plus of those. Season pass was $19.99 in the UK, and for me, when you consider the Hearts of Stone expansion was, I think it took me about maybe 10 to 12 hours to complete, and the one that's coming out next is going to be 20 plus hours. I mean, you cannot complain about that kind of content for $19.99. I will pay that all day long for a game of this quality. Hands down, best game of 2015. Hands down, best RPG I've ever played, and I've played a lot. Absolutely. If it's a good RPG, I will play it. I've even played the Risens, shockingly bad as they are. If there's an RPG out and there's a gap and I ain't got one to play, I'll buy what's out. But we've been spoiled this last 12 months with the Witcher 3 and Dragon Age Inquisition. So yeah, and this Hearts of Stone, brilliant. So I'm going to finish with a final clip from Witcher 3, which is right at the end. It's the ending that I got. Kind of spoilersy if you don't want to watch, but I haven't shown that much. It's just a bit of the cutscene, really. There's a few different endings you can get. The first one I got I wasn't happy with, so I reloaded a save several hours back and tried to get a better ending, and I did. I got this one, which I was much happier with. He was surrounded by his friends and things like that. Great humour in this game too. Really, really good. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the RPGs of the last 12 months, year and a half. Two of the best ever. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe.